Ah, the sun's coming up on our stern. The island in back of us is where we left. We are sailing downwind, the wind at our back. Bob is trying to
freezing.
Bob's trying to warm up. I say, it's all right, Bob, we're going west, then we'll be going south. Hey, good morning. Welcome. This is Tim and this is SV Paquita. And we are on our way, the start of what hopefully will be an uneventful 220-mile trip to Cartagena, Spain. And leaving the Balearic Islands. We were going to stop in Ibiza, but the weather usually blows. There's a lot of westerlies here. And so that would mean that we'd have to be going right into the wind. And what's nice about the way things are right now is that we got a good chance. We got a good weather window here for almost 48 hours if everything stays the same. So we're going to try to make as much westing as we can, you know, to try to burn it up. And then when we get there, we've got a little issue because when we get there isn't really a place to anchor, and we got to go into the marina, which we don't mind going to the marina for a night or two, but it gets really expensive, and we might get stuck there for a week waiting for the westerlies to die and then more northerlies or easterlies to go and blow us the rest of the way to Malaga. But we'll see how it works out, one step at a time. And so I have some things the first thing I have to say is I'm sorry. Yesterday when I posted when we were up in the castle, I started to tell you our change of plans, and squirrel, I got sidetracked and forgot to tell you what we were doing. And that before I'd been saying we were going to Ibiza, but because of this weather window that might be opening up, that we're going to try to keep going as far as we can. Instead of doing a 100-mile jump, we're going to do a 200-mile stint. So that's that. Over the night, I get messages from my friends. It might be a reasonable hour at their time, but it might be really crazy because we're 6 hours ahead over here. And I got up this morning and found out that my cousin Jeff had called and left me a message, and apparently he has bought a Tartan 3700, beautiful boat. And he's getting work done at Parker Marine, and he was there talking to the guys, and I guess he said, my cousin's over sailing over there in the Mediterranean. He has a YouTube channel. The guy goes, what's his name? He goes, it's Tim. He goes, is it Tim be at sea? So the guy's over at Parker Marine. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for taking care of my favorite cousin Jeff. He's awesome. And anyway, thank you so much for watching. And we have just eaten. We had a good bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast, because it's rare that we sail downwind and aren't rolling all over the place. We just have the Genoa out. As you can see, we're making over 5 knots right now. As long as we're 5 knots, 4-9, but usually 5 knots. The wind's getting a little funky. Let's see what's happening here. Oh, you know what? I might have to turn a little bit. So if I turn that way, yeah, it wants me to turn. Let me turn this way just a little bit to get a little bit better wind angle on here. But anyway, or we'll wait until the wind switches and we'll put the sail on the other side. But yeah, 14 knots of wind, 10 knots apparent, and we're making about 5 knots. So I'm really happy with that. Oh, now you see now the head sail has back winded. So let's see where it's still over there. It's not supposed to do that, but it's doing that. So if I come over like that, that will bring that on that side. Hang on a second, let me bring it over. Hang on, Bob. I'm going to come back to our line. I can't talk and sail at the same time. Here we go. There we go. That's more better. That's more better. More better. I'm trying. Bob's been teaching me to speak like an Irishman. I've been teaching Bob how to speak like a Puerto Rican. More better. More better. But we are loving this. I don't know how long we can ride this gravy train, but Bob keeps saying it's going to get rough and it's going to be nasty. But I'm hoping that he's wrong, because I absolutely love this. This is wonderful. This is the sailing that we've been talking about. We've been waiting for this since Bob's got on the boat, it's been cold and blowing and raining and nasty and all this and that. This is the nice stuff. Now, obviously, it'd be even nicer if it gets even warmer. Look how beautiful that sun is. Oh my God. But anyway, it's nice not having Crysalida being rolled out of the bunk up there. We don't hear the crash of things falling down below. All that is wonderful. So Bob, tell everyone why we don't have a fishing rod out.
Oh, it's a big ordeal. Have to go down there and get all the stuff to crimp the line.
Yeah, exactly.
We could just tie a knot though.
Why would we have to do that?
Because we caught such a big fish, it took everything.
Exactly. Somebody in the comments said you probably caught a submarine. As like, yeah, you know what? That would make sense because of how fast it took off. Except it wouldn't make sense that a submarine would be right at the surface of the water where we got this plug hanging on the top of the surface. But anyway, yeah. So maybe a little bit more coffee and a little bit more boredom. You know, right now we still have internet, and that's why I'm trying to shoot this video and get it off to you before we lose it, because we're going to lose it. We might pick it up again when we get by Ibiza, and then pick it up again when we get close to the coast of Spain. But so in the meantime, I figured what I would do is, let me bring another 10 degrees. There we go. Try to straighten that sail out. In the meantime, I try to get some content shot. And when I shoot this, it still takes like an hour and a half or so to upload it, even with Starlink. So that's why I'm trying to do this before we lose signal. But once we lose signal, Bob will be done with his doom scrolling, and maybe we'll send him down into the lazarette down below, dig through everything to find the fishing crimps.
Maybe I should look up how to tie a fishing knot so I don't need to get the tree.
Well, the problem with that is, first of all, we need a swivel and a leader. So we're going to have to get down there anyway. Anyway, but getting dinner would be wonderful if we caught something nice to eat, but it's not as necessary as it was a few days ago because our larder is full. So is our refrigerator and our freezers. So life is good. And we just keep plugging along here. Oh, by the way, the cantina. We were talking about the cantina. Bob, do you want to tell people about the cantina?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, small little cantina.
So we met one of the park rangers, and he said that there are like 15 people on the island, like 3 park rangers, and the rest were all military people, and that they would open the cantina up at around 7 o'clock at night. Remember, Spaniards do this thing where they like have the afternoon off, and then they never sleep. So I don't know if you were stationed out there. I imagine there's not a whole lot to do other than go to the pub and get locked every night. It was pretty cool. But we went over there and had a few pints thanks to Donald Flynn. Thank you, Donald Flynn. And if you guys want to buy us around, we'd love that. You can hit that super thanks button. If you made it this far in the video and you haven't subscribed, please do. It really helps us out. It's free. And if you want to do more than just free, hit the super thanks or join our Patreon crew. I'll put a link in the description. And I'll try to get this up to you in time. You guys take care, be safe, and as always, I'll see you on the one.